Here we go. We are moving on to, oh, what is it now? Part 16 of the IRS. There will be more to follow. This is a package delivered from my friend John. I say my friend, he's in business, but you know, we chatted over Messenger and various things. Very helpful guy. East Coast Jaguar. Hang on, let me see if I can find. I don't know if he's got his phone number here. No, but it's East Coast Jaguar in Wilmington, Delaware. Very helpful guy. I'm surprised. I looked at reviews and I kind of know him through my brother, but I don't understand why there are negative reviews. He was extremely helpful to me. He's found what I needed. He shipped it to me at a sensible cost, and he puts effort into what he does. So if you're looking for older Jaguar parts, give him a shout. East Coast Jaguar in Wilmington, Delaware. Yes, okay, not everybody's favourite state. And as my brother once described it, Delaware? 'Twas a joke, folks. 'Twas a joke. I mean, this is packed nicely. Now, it's old parts that are in here, you know, so you don't expect them wrapped in cotton wool, do you? And if you do, then, oh dear. Let's see what he's got for me. Okay, his usual thing. Oh, here it is. East Coast Jaguar. Phone number 302-475-7200. Email jaguar1355@aol.com. At AOL, my. He must have had that email address since, whoa, Father Time. AOL. Does anybody use AOL? Wow. Okay. So let's see. He sent me a stubby axle and a handbrake mechanism. And look, he even put bubble wrap in there to protect it. Now, you know, these are pieces of fucking metal, but give the man his due. Let's have a look. This should be the handbrake mechanism. Don't expect it to be brand new. It's not. It's off of a used vehicle. As long as it's serviceable and I can clean it up for the customer, that's all I need to do. Yep, look at that. Not a problem. I've got the pads for this, so that's not a problem. I'll give this a quick blast. That will be perfect. Yep, okay, you know, don't expect things to move. What the fuck do you want? Yeah, that's exactly what I want, and it's the correct side. Now, slash. Here's Johnny. What movie is that from? Jeez, you must know that one. Oh, that is so much better than the piece of shit that I got. Look at that. That just needs a little bit of a clean up there. Powder coat that. Perfect. John, I don't know if you watch my videos. And if not, why not? God damn it, subscribe to my channel, you bitch. Thank you. Appreciate it. Few marks, big deal. Nothing. Clean that up, that'll be perfect. Clean that up, that'll be perfect. Fucking brilliant. John, appreciate what you do. Sorry it sounds like a commercial for you, but I do appreciate everything you do. Wow. That's great. So now let's shove this in the... Actually, I think I'm going to put this in the ultrasonic clean. Oh, no, I don't have any stuff, do I? Oh, that's a shame. I was going to put it in the ultrasonic cleaner. Maybe I'll go get some shit. Oh, look, I've got a free split pin that I don't need. All right, let's move on to more IRS. Brief update. put the shaft to one side. It's very familiar. This has been soaking in my clean solution, and as you can see, most of the rust has dissolved. But I now have to get inside. This is nowhere near ready for service. So next we'll start giving this, probably give that a good old soak of PB Blaster. Pin here is halfway out but doesn't want to come out. This mechanism will not shift, so that's obviously frozen solid. Gonna have to give this some work, and that is rock solid as well, and I would lay odds that screw doesn't want to play nice. Don't you love a challenge? Time for some PB Blaster. Yes, it's that time to progress on the IRS. Time to progress on the IRS. Could make that into a song. As long as you don't think Inland Revenue Service. Bastards. All right. Taped up, ready to rock and roll for me to paint it. It was painted originally in a red oxide, then someone had painted it black. I've sanded it all down, I've cleaned it with brake cleaner, and as you can see, the way I've got it supported, with the back cover is missing because that's going to change. This way I can get a good even coat without trying to suspend this thing, which is fucking heavy. I have taken out the drain plug. Whilst it's going to be the same colour, I don't want to paint it in there because that will give the guy a problem in the future. So I'll paint that separately. In fact, what I will do before I actually paint it is I'm going to tape up the threads. Now, you'll see this strange little thing here. It's just one of the many pieces of plastic I've picked up over the years. And this is what it is. All plastic caps and bungs that I have collected. Whenever you've got a car part or I don't know, whatever, you get a new washing machine, whatever, they always have these little plastic caps. Grab them, save them. There is one catch, unfortunately, and that is that you have to buy a tub of Pup Puffs and eat them all. I've got to do it again because, look, my lid's split, so I'm going to have to go and buy and eat another whole tub of Pup Puffs. Oh gosh, that's hell. Right, so there it is. Just wanted to show you that. Next thing, I'm going to spray the mofo in red Pour 15, which the the customer has provided me. Now, initially he was going to do this himself, and he's asked me if I would do it, and of course I have absolutely no problem in doing that. So I will be happy to do that. Oh, and a little thing on customers, and not this customer. Please do not think it's this customer. In the past, one of my many customers said, "Hey, can you do X?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." So they brought it to me. I did X, and we agreed a price. Then he texts me later, in fact, not too long ago, and says, "Hey, you did X, but you were a bit expensive." Well, we'd already agreed on it. And you didn't do this, and you didn't do that, and you didn't do this, and you didn't do that. And I said, well, hang on a minute. All you wanted me to do was X. You didn't want me to do X, Y, and Z. You didn't ask me to do X, Y, and Z, and that's not what I quoted for. I quoted for X. And in fact, I also did A, B, and C that you didn't ask me to do, and I didn't charge you for it. And he got, let's say he got a little upset with me. And he said, "Oh, well, okay, but I'd still want you to do X again." And I said, "No, I'm not doing that. You're not happy with me. You're not happy with my work or whatever. I'm not going to go down that road. I'm sorry. I will not do that. I'm retired. I don't need these people. They need me more than I need them. And I do not need them. I've got enough work and I have enough customers, clients, friends that want me to do work and are happy with what I do. So I'm not going to put up with that shit. So as a customer, when you take your vehicle to a shop and you tell them you want them to do A, B, and C, and they do A, B, and C with an agreed price, and then you say, well, why didn't you do C, D, E, and F? Well, because you didn't ask me to. You asked me to do these items. I've done these items as requested. If you wanted me to do other things, you should have let me know. And the one that I'm talking about was an old vehicle that needed a lot more money spent on it. But I guess the customer was either A, not willing to spend it, or believe that it wasn't a problem. But it was. Sorry, a little bit of a rant there, but if you ask for something to be done and it's done, you can't really complain. Well, you can, but it won't do you any damn good, especially if you're seeing me. The casing is now painted. This has had 3 coats. I think it's looking pretty darn good. Hopefully the customer will agree. Next, once it's dry, I'm not going to touch it right now because it's awfully wet and tacky. And hopefully that will be good. There is the bung. As I said, I sprayed that separately purely because I didn't want it to be sprayed in there. Didn't think that was right. Maybe the customer will want to change the colour. Maybe you may want to make it black, gold, who knows. But there we go. Next, I can start reassembling this now. I can put in the half axles or stub axles, whatever you want to call them here. Put the seal back in here. Get that tightened up. And what's next, buddy? Oh, wait for the pieces to come back from powder coating, and then I can fully reassemble it and make it look absolutely gorgeous for this guy. It's a long process. You have to wait for things and parts to arrive and shit to be done and finding faulted parts and then getting those. These things take time, and customers need to understand that. It's not bang, bang, bang every day. It's, okay, we'll do this and let's get this ordered. And we'll wait for this to come in because we can't do anything else until this is here. But some people don't seem to understand that. And if you are having this done by somebody else, please do understand that. You do need to allow for the fact that the guy that's doing the work doesn't have control over everything. He can order the parts, but he has to wait for them to come in. He can, like I'm getting powder coating done, but I'm relying on the powder coater to get it done in the time he says. He tells me 2 weeks. Maybe he takes 3. Maybe he takes 4. It's not my fault. I can't do anything about it. All I can do is inform you, I'm sorry, it's taking longer than expected. But that's all I can do. And then don't bitch at me. Sorry, I had a customer bitch at me, as I've mentioned, because it took longer than he expected, and, well, it wasn't down to me. I'm sorry. Got up my nose, didn't it? Final view before we start reassembly. Casing is now completely painted. Old pieces of tape removed. Areas that should not have had paint on. The bung here is it's loose at the moment. I've just put it in there, but that will be tightened. Don't worry about the rubber rings sticking out. That's just as a reminder to me to put new ones in. I think it's looking pretty good. We may need to do just a little touch up around here, but I want to get the seal in there first, and then we'll decide how best it would look. Sorry about my fingers there. Just want to try and give you a view on the other side. And because we don't want anything between here and whatever it's going to be mounted to, I didn't want to put paint there. I think that's looking fucking good. If you don't agree, as they say, go forth and multiply. You do what you want to do. I like it. Ignore the threads because that ain't done up. That's looking good. Can't wait to see the whole thing assembled.